Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Look, we have a different setting tonight. God knows how well this is going to go. As you can see, I've already forgotten to change my Twitch title there, so I've just been and done that. So this definitely is not Kingdom Come Deliverance, that's for sure. Good evening, Chris. Welcome. So we're going to check out Assetto Corsa Evo tonight. Now, this might be a bit of a rough stream. I'm not going to lie. I came home from work. I've been messing around. The game dropped a little bit later than what it should have done. And just having a little look around the boards, having a look at YouTube, Gamer Muscle, Random Call Sign. Oh dear, this game is launched in a bit of a state. I'm not going to lie. Now, I was going to do everything completely like live, raw. I was going to go into the menus, set everything up, but after seeing the horrendous shit show that the game seems to be in right now, I thought I'd better come online and get into the menus and set this thing up. And I tell you what, thank goodness I did, because honestly, I don't think this should have been released just yet. I mean, I get it's early access, but it's in pretty bad state apparently. So yeah, triple screen's not working, so we're going to do our best tonight. I've seen a lot of the streamers only using the single middle screen. Now, obviously, Kunos said that triple screen VR support was going to be in from the off. Yes, it's in, but it's in a bit of a bad way, so we might have to turn the triple screen off. I'm not sure, but anyway, I digress. Let's fire her up. I've got it in a playable state. It's taken me about 3 hours to get it in somewhat playable, so we're gonna give it a go here. Bear with me. Frames per second is going to be very, very bad, so we'll see how we go and we'll go from there. But yeah, it's I was expecting a little bit more. I mean, yeah, it is early access. I can't be too rough on it, but when a game even comes out in early access like this, it's like, what are you hoping to gain releasing it in this kind of state? So we've got this thing here going on, offline mode. Now there's meant to be 20 cars in the game, but I can only see 5, and I think a lot of it's got to do with this. It doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be picking up with the game servers all that well. Evening, Gamers Elite. Thank you for joining us. Chris, I'm curious about this game. Seen a lot of mixed reviews. I mean, it's the potential for it. It's going to be phenomenal. And I don't know if you ever played the original. I mean, I'm a huge Assetto Corsa fanboy. Massive. If you played the original one, that kind of launched in a very bare bones basic state. Now, obviously, they've had a lot more years experience now. And a lot more money, so they've had a lot more time developing this, so I think it will get there. The potential for it is massive. I'm interested in this game because it's going to be more car culture. It's got a 1,600 square kilometer free roam, which is meant to be dropping in July, which is all around the Nurburgring, the Nordschliefe. You've got to tune cars, you've got a bike. I'm sure you've all read the spiel on it. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal. Everything is like LiDAR. All the roads are accurate. You can off-road. You can drive anywhere in that sort of 1,600 square kilometer map. All the garages are in there. The tuning shops. It's going to be absolutely bonkers good when it launches. But, oh, this has been a bit rough this evening. So, yeah, we're going to try the triples. I mean, I've got it, finally, I've got it here in triples, as you can see. But early on, so if you go into your settings, so if we go to video, actually, what I might do is I'll go here so you can see. So we've got, I mean, it's meant to be full screen. We've got full screen on, triple screen's on. I mean, they said triple screen was going to launch in a pretty good state, but it's really not. I mean, you can't change the resolution. It was locked early on, like half menu. So all these menus, this bar down here was like halfway up the screen. And I couldn't, it was just a black screen either side. Once you get in the car, it was just a black screen. Oh, dear Lord. Hey, Drake, sorry, buddy, I missed your message there. Early access gets thrown left, right, and we are just supposed to take it. Yeah, well, I agree 100%. I don't think we should take it. You can afford to give a little bit of slack, but I'm not one of those that will defend everything. I think if you're going to launch even something in early access, it's got to be somewhat flushed out. But yeah, I almost prepare for the worst. So many awful releases. Yeah, that's right. That's right. I think that's why I'm so hyped for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, because I think it's going to be an absolutely phenomenally good release. I just don't think they're going to I don't think they're going to drop the ball. I think that development team is like just seriously good. Seriously good. Some games get released completely joking. Early access should be in beta state, not pre. Yeah, I mean, to me, this feels like pre-alpha. They're saying it's alpha, but in my experience of all the years doing like early access, pre-alpha, betas, all that sort of stuff, to me, this feels like, how are they going to finish this in 6 months? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit hard on it, but you can just tell everybody's a little bit upset by it, because if you even, you know, look at the YouTube channels, all the big content creators, it's like massive hype, and you can just tell by their body language and what they're talking about and the sound that they're talking about that, unfortunately, it's left a lot of people a little bit, oh, I was expecting a bit more. And this is why I think you should just hold it for a little bit longer. But anyway. So yeah, I've got this stuff gone in. Now, I thought we were going to be getting licenses in here. I thought this was going to be a thing. I'm sure they said we could do licenses and have a little mess around with car tuning and the economy. But from what I can see at the minute, none of this sort of stuff seems to be in. We are currently offline down the bottom. I can't seem to get this online at all. Not too sure what's going on. Let me get rid of that. So down here, see this down here? See this down here? This has always been offline for me, so I don't really know what's going on down there. But there doesn't appear to be a lot in here. So if you look at the garage, so if we jump in here, if we go to, yeah, all. Oh, actually, there's quite a few more cars in here now. Oh, okay. There's actually more cars here now. When I was on here early on, you didn't have. Oh, okay. So this. Okay, so they've done something. They've done something, because all we had early on was the Abarth. I don't think we had the Alphas early on. We didn't have any Beamers. All we had was I think the Honda S2000. We had the Hyundai i20. Yeah, we didn't have any of these sort of cars. So it looks like they've done something. So now we've got the Ferraris. So there's actually a lot there for us to race now. Oh, there's some of the race cars as well. There wasn't any race cars in here before, so this is good. Oh, and they got the GR86 in there as well. Cool. All right. I'm definitely picking this up. Yeah, 100%. I think it's going to be phenomenal. Kunos are just incredible. I just love AC. But I just think right now, early access, it's not quite hit where I was hoping it would hit. Or it's definitely hit me, but in the wrong way. I only went on to say hi and bye. Got about for 6 a.m. in the weekdays. So yeah, no worries, buddy. I've jumped into your a couple of your streams, Drake. I saw you playing a couple things there, bud, and I jumped in and said hello and watched you play. I think you must have missed my chat messages because you never replied. Evening, Danny. Welcome, mate. Anyway, enough chit chat. So let's see what we got. So we got a few more cars in here now, which is good. We don't have any dealership. We don't have any customizations of the vehicle, unfortunately. The Academy doesn't appear to be working. Now, I keep making a driver profile, but it doesn't seem to save. It doesn't really matter what I put in here, does it? Nationality. So I put all this in because I thought maybe you had to sort of create a profile to get the driver licensing thing work. But It didn't seem to do anything. So you apply it, and then you back out. And then if you go back into it, see, it doesn't seem to save. So you got to do it all again. So that's not working quite right. Gallery, we don't have any replace photographs. So really, we've just got single player at the minute. Special events is nothing. There's nothing in here at all. So we've got single player. We can do some practicing. Obviously, we've got more cars now. We got a quick... I'll tell you what. I was getting 19 frames per second early on this evening. 19 frames per second. I always check your chat at the minimum every 5 minutes, but usually... I definitely said hello a couple of times when you were playing. Yeah, 19 frames, mate. With triple screen is massively screwed up right now. Just tried EA WRC 24 on the PS5 with the controller, and that game is terrible. Can feel the car, can't feel the car at all, like driving on ice. It's all a lot of posts on Steam about. Yeah, it's terrible, mate. I've seen people with. I mean, I've got a 4080 in this rig, and I've seen people with 4090s running just the single screen because it's so bad on triple screen. Like all the big content creators are running single screen, and they're getting like 60 FPS, 70 FPS. But then if you put the rain on, and if you do a race with like 15 cars, I think Gamer Muscle was getting 12 FPS early on, and I'm sure he's got a 4090, which is absolutely stupid. So anyway, I think we're going to probably spend most of the time just messing around, doing some hot laps. I'll obviously show you as much as you want to see. So let's just have a little race of something. So if we go to practice, we'll just start with some practices, I think. Sessions. What should we drive? I've driven the Abarth. I haven't obviously driven any of these newer cars yet. What should we drive? Should we do a hot hatch? You pick. First in chat. Good luck selling the game. If a 40 and 90 can barely run it, yeah. They've got a heck of a lot of optimizations to be done. It'd be interesting to see what the official dev response is to the frames issue. Because the odd thing was, when they had their like event that they put on about 2 months ago showcasing the game in its current state, everybody there was kind of on. I'm sure they were using triple screen setups, and nobody complained about the frames per second. So I don't know what's gone on since then to now. Because if you have a look at all the content creators, none of them absolutely smashed it because it was in this state. So honestly, everybody's like saying, did you upload the correct build? Like, it just feels like weird. Right, back to riding horses and arrows. Okay, Danny, I will be back on Kingdom Come probably the weekend. I thought the system requirement was supposed to be really low. Yeah, I know, it's so strange. It's so strange. I don't really want to be racing a Ferrari. Let's have a look. I didn't race the 2000. I didn't race the i30. Let's race this. Let's check this out. So we got like performance stuff. Scene options. I mean, you can change your scenes, which is kind of cool. So we've got urban, truck garage. Obviously, some of these aren't fully done yet. Track garage. Oh, would help if I put you back on the game, wouldn't it? Would help if I put you back on the game. Apologies for that. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good, and it's gonna, it's gonna look much better once I get the frame rate sorted out. But it does look mint. And I'll be honest, when I actually got the racing done early on, it actually felt quite good. The handling did feel quite nice. So I'm going to give them that much. Do I think it's as good as AC1 with mods? No, not quite yet. I think they got to do a little bit of work, but it wasn't all bad, put it that way. They just have a lot of work to do. Right, let's jump in. Let's see what we can do. So I'm probably going to mix between this view and the GoPro view, I think. I'm not too sure. Yeah, see you later, Drake. Take it easy, buddy. So we got vehicle set up as per usual. We don't have everything. Well, electronics. I'm not too sure if you'd have electronics in a car like this. So we've got tyres, fuel as per normal, eco. supercar, whatever compound that is. None of this is obviously we've got no splitters, no bumpers, spoilers, nothing like that on the car. So probably that's why the aero's that you know, grayed out. Damper suspension. We've obviously not upgraded the car. So obviously once you upgrade the car, you'll probably get access to all that. Track is green. So yeah, let's have a little look. I don't know if it's better to just show you from this view. I think maybe you can get more of a kind of feel of the game, but yeah, it's weird because like all the UI elements, they all seem to be tied into frame rate, and they seem like really laggy. I mean, right here I'm getting 48 FPS. I mean, you can't see it, but my overlay's on the left-hand side. Yeah, 48 FPS sat in the pit here, and that's without any other cars. And bearing in mind, this rig pulls over 100 FPS. Oh, I just stalled it. This rig pulls over like 100 FPS on every other sim out there, even like AC with like Pure and CSP and all the really graphic-intensive mods. So yeah, for this to be pulling 48 FPS is a bit mental. Yeah, they really have. But you know, the driving feels really nice. It really does. I think the handling is just get the tires warmed up a little bit. I think the handling will kind of appeal to casuals as well, because that's the thing with a game like this that's going to be focusing so hard on free roam. It's going to appeal to the masses, right? So you want a handling system that gives you the feedback, but is also a little bit forgiving. And I feel like at the minute it does feel like it's forgiving. Oh yeah, massive potential. I mean, the sounds are a little bit weird, as you can tell there. There's like this massive reverb going on. Three. Bye-bye. Stalled it again. Oh, it's gone again. But yeah, it will come good. I know it will. I just thought there'd be a little bit more to this. But anyway, you know, we're not going to talk anymore about that because, you know, early access and all that. But it's going to be really interesting to see how quickly they push out the patches and how good the like the updates are going to be. Yeah, it does need a little while to bake. You're right. But you know, you can feel the car like hopping around. you know, in the corner. You know, you do get the feedback, and it does feel really nice on the wheel. I was worried about that inside curve there again. I didn't want to skid that one off. The sounds are pretty good. Like, you know, the bodywork's kind of nice. You know, the tyre noise I actually think is somewhat decent. I like the rattling of the chassis and things like that. You know, there's a nice little bit of information going on there with the sound design. But the menus, oh my goodness me, the menus are absolutely horrible. Please, please tell me, Kunos, that the menus are just a placeholder, because they are atrocious. Matty! How you doing, buddy? Did you come into one of my GT streams? Yeah, a lot of people coming in, so apologies if I've gotten that wrong. The name looks familiar, but I'm not too sure where I remember you from. You used to watch me play Subnautica. Oh man, was that it? Now I do feel really bad. What a game Subnautica is. Thank you for joining me though, mate. Hopefully you're doing well. What brings you into this neck of the woods then? There's no water here, my friend. Oh, you've changed your name. Oh, okay. I'm thinking of maybe somebody else then. Oh, we've lost that. Oh, grab it. Alright, we just get a little feel. I think we'll do a race in a minute. I'll show you what it's like with the AR. I mean, it does look really nice in the race. But frames, oh my goodness me. I mean, if you can only imagine, can't you? If we're getting 44 frames here, you know what's going to happen when we put a full grid on here, right? We're going to get literally a quarter of that. It's going to be horrific. It's probably not helping that we've got OBS running as well, actually. Came to see a stream after a while. Yeah, no, thank you for jumping in, buddy. Appreciate it. I've been streaming a lot on the other PC. I've been doing like Kingdom Come Deliverance at the minute, which I've just been having an absolute blast, man. Really, really good. I'm just sort of getting ready for the second one. 5 cars, 5 FPS. Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, look at these menus. I mean, they're just so weird. Like, even if you go into the settings, like, it's just so... It just... blocks of grey. I don't know if that's me being too harsh on the game, but... it just... yeah, I don't know. It hardly gives you the polish of Gran Turismo 7 feel, does it? Really? In all honesty. It's just... and working your way around, it is really strange as well. Setup. Wow, setup has changed. That steering wheel I think I saw had a BMW logo. It still does. There you go. Still does. Obviously, we've got that wheel as well for like the F1 stuff. Well, not the F1 stuff, but you know, like GT stuff and whatnot. Right, let's go drive single player. Let's change to quick race. Okay, we're gonna do. Let's have a look. We'll do 15 laps. Race start time. Sure, whatever. Grid starting position. We'll start kind of 3/4 of the way back. Good memory, though, about the BMW wheel, buddy. Good memory. Number of opponents, 20. We'll go with the 20. If it kills our frames too much, single make off. We'll just randomly, like, mix up the grid. But yeah, we'll go to 95%. We'll probably get left behind here, but I just want to see how they are. We'll go for 20. If 20 is too much, we'll have to dial it back a little bit. Right, let's go. Just check that. Because sometimes this forgets what you've selected, I've found. Let's change the weather. So we can have clear, scattered clouds, broken clouds, overcast, drizzle, rain, heavy rain, and custom. I think a lot of this is lifted from like CSP. So custom shades patch or pure. Our last Discord messages was about one of your 24-hour races. Oh, was it? No way. Let's go scattered clouds. All right, let's go for it. We'll stick with the same car. We'll stick with the same car. We'll see how it goes. I think I need to turn my fans up as well on my PC. It's getting a little bit hot. But yeah, like all this here, like the UI. See, I don't want to sound like a negative nanny. Do you know what I mean? But like all this UI, it just looks like a placeholder to me. Come on, you want to be going after GT7, right? You want to be going after Gran Turismo. You want to hit hard. You want to have polish from top to bottom. You're going to have a massive crowd playing this. If it's got the Nordschleife free roam, you've got all those like arcadey things, car customization. You know, you can even like drive to garages. So when you're doing the free roam, you've literally got to go in and fuel up. If you're driving around, dropping into tuning shops, you know, garages, you know, buying parts for the car. You've got like this amazing sounding game on your hands, and yet you put in these sorts of menus. Like the polish has ended there. I don't know what this supercar tire compound is. I would assume that's like, I don't know, that's got to be like slicks of some sort. Seeing as the other end of the scale is the economy. So we've got 30. Is that laps or is that liters? I don't know. Let's just go with 30. If we run out of fuel, we run out of fuel, right? So we're starting in 10th. Right, we are sat on the grid and we've got 19 FPS. 19 FPS. Oh, I need to start the car. I need to start the car. Do you know what? We're going to start again. We're going to start again. Oh, what? Restart a session? Okay, sure. Drive. Go. Right, let's not forget. Right, start the car. Ignition. Yeah, 19 FPS. My goodness me. Look at the UI stuff down here. You see how laggy that is? God, this is nasty. Absolutely nasty. Oh, that feels about 13 FPS there, honestly, I'll kid you not. I like the input lag is ridiculous. Right, let's see if we can catch him up. Oh, somebody's off. Yeah, me. Oh, he's facing you. Oh, he's facing the wrong. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. I can't drive like this. It's like the delay on my inputs, on my steering, is crazy. 35 FPS. Okay, the grid's thinned out a little bit. Let's have a little battle with the Abarth. Like, I'm not a fan of that reverb at all. That's like way too over the top. Oh, she's gone, she's gone. Oh, what's going on here? We're dealing with it. We're dealing with the 29 FPS. As you can see, I've even turned off my mirrors to try to grab a couple more frames. That's why the mirrors look so bad right now. The era of optimization is upon us, yeah. Unfortunately, you need a £2,000 GPU to get any sort of resemblance of good frames per second. Perfect timing for the 50 series, ladies and gentlemen. Right, currently in 17th. Let's see if we can, what have we got? I mean, we've got plenty of laps to go. Let's just get a good feel for this. I mean, the cars on track actually look pretty decent, don't they? You know, they're a good size. I really hate that radar right in the middle of the screen. I need to move that. Did you run a window editor program or NVIDIA Surround? Nah, NVIDIA Surround. I just thought being an alpha game, it just wouldn't like the it wouldn't like the windowed borderless. I mean, normally I do run all my sims in windowed borderless, and then just use like a third-party app to just, you know, stretch it across, you know, 7680 by 4040. But I figured, you know, being early access, let's just use NVIDIA Surround. And just take out the element of messing around. We could just use, like, literally use the full screen, you know? Tyres are up to temp now, which is nice. Oh, we've overshot that a bit. Oh. Right, up to 11th. Chuck it in there. Oh. I've lost that. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Is the FPS low even when you're not around the other cars? I mean, right now it's 37. And there are no cars around, so I think basically it's just because it's a pretty busy grid. I mean, when you're hot lapping, you know, with the triples here, around, you know, like I said, what was it, about 47 was it, I think? 47 or 48? Now, obviously, the same situation here. We're in a race, but the cars aren't around us. And we're getting, you know, like 37, 38 FPS. So I think it's just because we're doing a full grid right now and the CPU's probably just, you know, it's got all the AI calculations that it's kind of working on as well. Trying to get rid of the overlays down the bottom left. I press the wrong button. Right, lap 5. Halfway through the pack. That's a much better line. That's a better line, Tony. Well done. I hit an apex finally. Right, do we have a gap? Okay, 2 seconds. Or was that 7 seconds? I think it was 7 seconds back. Oh, shoot. Oh, broad. Well caught, my son. Well caught. Not catching that one, though. Oh, man, I keep forgetting to dip the clutch. I stalled it again. Maybe it's the circuit. Let's have a little look. Maybe it's the circuit. Let's exit to there. Let's have a little look. Let's try a different circuit. I need to put my fans a bit higher as well. 1 second. Hopefully the game doesn't crash here in the background. All right, let's try that. Please don't crash, game. Hey, okay. Right, let's try a different circuit. Let's try a different car as well. So what have we got? Suzuka, Imola. So we've only got 4 circuits. I thought they said we were going to get 5 circuits. Brands, Laguna, Panorama, Suzuka. Yeah, so we've only got 4 circuits. There's no way to scroll that, is there? All right, let's try Mount Panorama. Let's go for a little practice around here first. Let's choose a different car. Let's go for clear as well. Let's see if we can help it out by not sort of generating any clouds here. Garage. What should we go for? An Alpine. Camaro, Ferrari. Oh, as an old Escort Cosy there. Lovely. Quality. Oh, do you know what? Let's try the S2000. A Lotus Emira. We've got the Cup car, the Lotus Cup car. Got the Porsche. Do you know what? I'm going to see how the race car handles. Let's go for a Mercedes GT2. Let's give this a go. I haven't raced a GT car yet, so I mean it looks quite nice, doesn't it? I mean it does look nice. Right, practice. Let's go for 9 o'clock in the morning. Map panorama. This is going to make me look like a complete fool. So I'll tell you what the FPS is here in a minute. Once we get in. Right, vehicle setup. Let's have a look what strategies we got. Let's have a look if we've got access to the aerial now. Yeah, we do. Okay, so we've got electronics, ABS, fuel strategy, 50, slick. So we've got softs. That's all we've got are softs and wets. It's a shame we haven't got a full set. You know, softs, mediums, hards, wets. Maybe that's coming later in the game. Anti-roll bar, dampers, and aero. Okay. Alright, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Ah, so it's done this again. See, you see this? This is what was happening early on. We're just getting a black screen here. See that? It's just a black screen. And the only way that you can change that, get it back, is to go into settings, go to video, toggle this on, and then like toggle it off. So you know it comes back. It's like really strange. Like it's got so many like little bugs in it. Right, I haven't driven this car, so we're gonna have to do a little bit of jiggery here. Let's have a look. Actually, seating position is not too bad here. Actually, kind of go. It's actually pretty good. It's kind of where I'd expect it to be. Motion, don't really know what's going on about this. I've got no idea what bonnet factor is. Wheels and dash. So because it's obviously a new car and we haven't driven this car, obviously we have to change the settings and apply it, and then it will save in for next time. Triple screen, that's fine. That just stays the same. All right, let's give it a go. Right. First time driving a GT car. Do we have pit limiter? Yeah, we do. Okay, yeah, so we're getting 45 FPS here. Sounds nice. Yeah, that feels different. Oh, man. Yeah, you should be taking that flat out, really. Oh, man. Yeah, that didn't really spin around, did it? That's really annoying, that. I keep forgetting to whack it. Why? Keep forgetting to clutch. I'm gonna have to put the auto clutch on until I get used to it. Shouldn't really need that in a GT car anyway. Yep, tyres, Tony. Warm them up, please. Definitely does feel different. Oh man, it does feel really, really different. I mean, the input lag's not really helping, but that's no excuse. Just takes a little bit getting used to the new game and all that. So we're getting 44 FPS here. How much damage have we got? We've probably got a shitload of damage now, haven't we? I'll restart session. Oh. Drive. Disqualification. I'm not worried. This is a practice. This is an early access practice. Yeah, I've not got the GTs. Sounds good though, sounds nice. See, the break point in there is always just before the 100, but obviously not. Not in this one. The reverb is really horrible, isn't it? Like the extra volume you get down the like the pit, where the pit walls are, and then it goes like really quiet here. A little bit more paint left on that wall. Fail. Larry. So the rentals, it looks like we can't do the rentals either. Yeah, all this is totally grayed out. So you come to your garage, this is where you do your liveries. And obviously where you customize. We've got car controls as well. Animations. So we've got the doors. Can we walk around the car? No. It would be nice if we could walk around the car, wouldn't it? So you got like all these like flickery graphics here with the sun rays coming through. Can we start it? Can we get in? Switch view. Doesn't seem like we can start it. I would like a way you can walk around the car here. That would be pretty cool. Just give us access to WASD. Just let us walk around. And then sit in it and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, it's AC. It's going to be a fantastic game once it's fully cooked. I mean, the licenses are going to be a lot of fun. Driver progress, online stuff, free roam, all that just sounds so good. Let's try Suzuka. Do you know what? Let's go Suzuka. I just don't like this UI. It's so weird. Garages. So if we go, let's have a look. I want to try the Honda. No, actually, do you know what? Let's go Mazda Cup car. Because I spent a lot of time racing Mazda Cup car. Let's go for this one. See, it looks really nice, doesn't it? Like the metallic and the reflections, the lights, the cluster. Like the detail in there is solid. It is on point. It does look nice. Brake calipers, everything there looks pretty decent. We're going to go for a 15 car race. Maybe that'll help out a little bit. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. Right, sessions. Right, is there something in here for auto clutch? Yeah, automatic clutch. That's going to have to go on. That's driving me crazy. Clear. Let's change that. Let's go Suzuka. Let's try Suzuka. Actually, no, let's go... do we want GP or do we want... Let's go GP. It'd be nice if they put the map there, the circuit layout as well, wouldn't it? See, it's gone black again, look. Really weird. Really, really weird. I think triples needs a lot of work. I think probably I should have just done like everybody else and just used single screen, but I just wanted to see what triples is like. You know, I've been waiting all this time for a new game in triples. Right, settings. Because, like, look at how laggy all the menus are. That went down to 2 frames per second there. So we're sat on the grid here and we got 36 FPS. Now, if this was Assetto Corsa with all my mods, with Pure, with Soul, with all the graphics mods, all the high texture mods, 3D trees, everything like that, same race with a 30 Mazda grid or 30 car grid, I'd be getting 115, 120 FPS right now. So they definitely have some serious optimization to be done. It's a worry. It is a worry. Where are you going? Don't you dare, don't you dare. The downshift noise doesn't sound right to me. The downshift noise doesn't sound right. Let's have a look. View settings. What am I doing? Oh, well, I need to do that anyway. Hang on. We're going to go settings. Hang on. Let's restart this again. Exit. Makes me wonder if it's rendering everything all the time. I don't know. Apparently somebody's saying that they were pulling 15 gigabyte of VRAM early on today. So there's probably a memory leak in there as well. I mean, looking at mine at the minute, I'm up at 13,700. So 4080, obviously 16 gigabyte. So it doesn't look like I've got a memory leak here yet. Although, yeah, that's about where you'd expect it. Right, let's have a look at assist. Automatic throttle blip. Yeah. And the other thing is, if you go back, so the odd thing is, if you go into settings, go into video. So it does have DLSS, okay? Now, when I first launched this game, I actually had an option to run DLSS in here. So it was like the middle of the three. So we got native here, upscaling, no upscaling. Then I had DLSS and FSR3. But now for some reason, I don't have any option for DLSS. So as you can see, this is what we're running right now. So it's not even really aggressive settings, is it? Like, it's not even maxed out all the way. I wonder if we can just bring our shadows down a bit. We might save a few frames, probably not much, because obviously the engine hasn't really been optimized right now, so who knows what that's going to do. Grass density, I suppose we could pull that down a little bit. As you can see, I've turned the mirrors off just to try to save a few frames. But like, even the menu's so laggy. So laggy. Obviously that's because I'm down at 25 FPS there, but I mean, we're probably going to get that black screen thing happening here again, I guess. But it's a real shame because I just wanted to sort of do a lot of sort of AC Evo streams and, you know, and videos. I wanted to start getting some good content going back up on the channel, but I just can't do it in this state. It's just like, who's going to want to watch this? So as you can see, it's gone again, look, black screen. I don't know if we have to apply it or does it just come up. Let's just wait a little bit. Maybe it just flicks up without applying it. No, obviously not. So let's just apply it. Let's get it flicking back up. And then we'll turn it off again. Obviously we're turning it off because we've got G-Sync. But like, it's really weird, like things like this. So it shows you the resolution that it's picked there. Obviously it's picking up my MV surround. But then obviously when you drop it, like it only goes up to there. Like, it's just kind of weird. And then down here, 16.3 native. Well, yeah, that ain't right. 16.9 native. It's got it there. Okay. They like that little bit of off-road there, don't they? Can we send it? The Mazda Cup car feels really good. Now, as you well know me, my Nemesis corner is coming up. The 130R. Did I not put auto clutch on? I think I did, game. Every single time, 130R. I mean, to be fair, I was going in a little bit narrow there. I shouldn't have been beside him there, really, on the inside. Like, what's all that loud reverb all about there? I mean, we're not even, like, right next to the wall. Oh. Definitely feels different. Oh, do you know what I didn't do? I'll tell you what else I don't like as well. The fact that you see these, you can move these on this screen here, but you can't actually move them off of the primary screen. See that? It just doesn't move across. Oh yeah, you can move these anywhere you want to, but if you want to put them on the side monitors, like it just keeps you there locked in that front one, which is why I think that's another example of the triple screen not working right. Like, if this is one single monitor it's simulating with NVIDIA Surround, you shouldn't be stopping here at this bezel. It's like the game isn't quite right. Right, I'm going to move that because I hate that radar thing. It's really annoying, that is. Alright, what I want to do is go into my view. So, because we haven't driven this car before, so we want to go to wheels and dash, hide the steering wheel. Alright, let's have a race. So, what do we got? 9 laps. Sorry, not 9 laps. 15 laps. Position 9. Are they going to take to the grass again? Little bump. Oh, what a run. Right, here we go. Here's the corner. Right, same with P3, but I think we're P2, aren't we? Yeah, P2. Beep, beep. Oh, no. Got it all to do, you fool. Cool, I touched a tiny bit of grass there. And it just literally spat me out. I was looking at my I was looking at the overlays, like the UI. I was just thinking, once all the modders start getting hold of this game, hopefully you can mod things like the UI and whatnot, and get things like race labs on here. It will make it just a lot more enjoyable just by having decent looking overlays that actually tell you just enough information without cluttering the screen. I mean, the little Mazda drive's really nice. Even if we are trying to deal with the input lag at 33 FPS. Okay, we're at 50. Ooh. Chat, hold the front page. We're at 54 FPS. at least we've got a nice little pack to battle with here. I mean, we still got, you know, 10 laps left here. We might be able to get back to, I don't know, P5. Could be a nice little target. I did see that, Chris, about the DLSS. It would be nice to get... Oh, you slag! You need that DLSS option back. Yeah, wherever it went. I have no idea where it went. Alright. Well, that was fun. I mean, the MX-5 handles really nice. I'm not going to lie. That's kind of enjoyable, that one. Right, what else can we try? Let's try a Beamer. Let's try a Beamer. What should we go for? Road car or race car? Got the M2 race in there. We've got the MCS. Got the M4 CSL. Let's go for the big boy. That is a nice looking front end. I'm not a BMW fan, but that is a nice looking front end. All right, let's do that. All right, let's try something different. What do we got? Oh, Imola. Let's do Imola. I'm thinking about uninstalling it, Chris, reinstalling it and seeing if it comes back up. I did get the latest driver today. I mean, being an early access game, you're not going to get a driver that's optimized for an early access game. But I did put the latest one available. I think what we've got here, chat, is a rough diamond. I think that's what we've got. Hypercar. We're putting hypercar tires on here? Sure. Right. It's really annoying having to go to the view settings every time you step into a new car. Right. Wheels and dash. So hide. I think we'll go there. I think we'll do there. That seems about right. Got that mirror. Even though I can't see anything out of my mirror at all. Because I've had to turn them off. Gafftastic. What do you think about Evil so far? I think the alpha has come too early. My honest opinion. The driving feels good. Handling feels good. I wouldn't say it's quite up to AC1 handling, but let me put you here. So yeah, I don't think it's as good as AC1 handling. The racing is good though. I think it's more convincing when you're on track, and by that I mean the scale of the cars that you're racing against, it just feels more true to being on a racetrack. I like that element. The AI needs a lot of work. The menus are atrocious. I really, really hope these grey boxes are placeholders. I don't like the navigation between the menus. I think it's a little bit clustery. Obviously, performance is absolutely terrible. I'm just trying to put up with it on triples here. I mean, I'm getting anywhere between, well, right now I'm sat at 37 and I'm on 1440p triples. Normally, when I'd sim race, I'd be getting well over 100, even like AC1 with all the mods and stuff. ACC, pretty much everything on Epic, I get around about 100, 110 FPS. And this game is obviously clearly nowhere near optimized. What else don't I like? The sounds are okay, but the sound engine needs a little bit of work. It's quite buggy in places. There's obviously a lot of visual bugs. There's flickering, there's texture problems. Yeah, I mean, there's going to be a great game here. There is going to be a great game here, 100%. It's going to be really, really good. I'm an AC fanboy. I just think that in this current state, I think they probably should have held off 2-3 months. I don't think they're really gaining a lot by launching an early access in this state. I think you could do more damage than harm. The responses from like the big content creators, you know, the racing content creators, you know, Gamer Muscle, Jimmy Broadbent, you know, Random Call Sign, all those sort of guys, you can tell by their body language, they're upset, man. They're upset. And that feeds to the people that are watching the streams. I reckon it's going to be a lot of nastiness on the discussion boards, but it is early access. Now, that doesn't mean you can launch a game into early access in a state. That doesn't give you a free pass. I still think it needs to be somewhat decent. It's very bare bones. There's a lot of work to be done. But it's going to be a hell of a game if they nail it, right? It's going to be a really, really good game, especially with the free roam, the single player, the career, the tuning, the buy-in, the garages. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be phenomenal. If you are a car enthusiast, you don't even have to be a race fan. Just, you know, just collecting those cars, tuning them, you know, putting kits on them, you know, painting them, taking photos, having a garage full of cars you collect. It's going to be amazing if they can just deliver. My only fear, and this is my honest only fear, I think they might have bitten off too much. I think they've given themselves too much work to do. Obviously, they've got a lot of money from AC1 over the years and a lot of experience, but they're still a relatively small development team. I just think the scale of the game could be potentially too much, and they might just miss it. That's my big fear right now. But it will certainly be interesting to see how they deal with, you know, the development process in between now all the way up to launch in July. If it does indeed launch in July, I don't know. They might even delay it to later in the year. I don't know. But to me, it feels like there's a lot of work to do in 6 months. So, yeah. I figured as much. That's the way these... Yeah, they release games nowadays. It's weird, though, because if you remember, I don't know if you saw, but like months ago when they came out with this, you know, the trailer and, you know, they did this event, didn't they, where they had, you know, all the big creators go there and test the game. Nobody mentioned how bad the frames per second were, and they were playing on triples there. I'm sure they were. And I'm sure at that point, they were saying like they were getting 80, 90 FPS because all of them said the same thing. Performance is actually relatively good, and the recommendations for the PC specs kind of quite low for the game. And none of them had any arguments about the frames, the performance. And yet here we are, triples, 37 FPS here, sat on the grid. Input lag is ridiculous. But yeah, I mean, the racing's good. The racing's good. Yeah, it is very strange. Like, I kind of agree, like, with people. Are you sure you uploaded the right build? Is this not an old build of the game? But, hey. Right, anyway, let's do this. Let's try to have a decent race. Coming through, boys. Coming through. Like, wait for the bimmer. Oh, do you know what? That mouse pointer is really annoying as well. Like, how the mouse pointer doesn't disappear. Oh, I was focusing on the pointer there. It's genuinely upsetting me. Hey, Langers! Oi, oi, my boy. Oh, shoot. How you feeling, mate? You look rough as anything in that photo early on today. Sure. Oh, I'll tell you what, we're really throwing this Beamer in here, aren't we? Oh my God. It's a tank. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. Gutted you're missing the curry. Yeah. I'm not even sure I'm gonna make it, I'll be honest with you. Do want to go, but I've just got a few things on. Any news on the funeral? This thing doesn't want to turn. You think the autopsy has been done, but nothing is yet. So this is the new AC, by the way, Langers. It's gone early access today. It's not in a very good state. It's a bit of a rocket, this thing. Nah, stick to ACC for the time being. I'll tell you what you want to check out, Langers. Check out LMU. Le Mans Ultimate. It's in a really good state at the minute, mate. That would be probably the best bet. This will be amazing, just not yet. This is very, very raw right now. I mean, early access, it's like, it's alpha right now, so it's nowhere near finished. Yeah, I would check out LMU, mate. There's some really good racing to be done in there. GTs. Oh, gee whiz. Oh. Yeah, brain doesn't compute talking. Yeah, GTs, you know, LMDH cars, you know, LMPs, all that sort of stuff. It's got online league racing. Personally, I think it's better than ACC. Okay, I'm not going to do too much more of this one, I don't think, because for some reason we're on like 95% AI, and it's just, we just don't have a race here, do we? Yeah, Le Mans Ultimate is called LMU. It's very good, mate. Very, very good. It uses like the R Factor 2 like engine and things. And R Factor 2 is a hell of a sim. Hooray! Broad! I like the pops and stuff though. The backfire and the exhaust. That sounds pretty good. Bloop. Right, what else we got? Let's try a different car. It's got an old Cosy there. We could try an old Cosy. Apparently the Porsches are a little bit buggy in the game. Oh, I'll tell you what, we could do the GR86 in blue. Oh, do we go for Golf? Oh, first in chat, GR86 or Golf? You decide. GTI Club Sport Performance Dual Tone. I do like the GR86. Maybe we'll try Laguna Seca. Golf. There we go. Boom. Langers is in with a Golf. I had a funny feeling he'd go Golf. Right. Yeah, I mean, it looks nice, doesn't it? Visually, it looks really, really good. Right, let's change. I'm sure Laguna. Yeah, Laguna's here. Let's go for a dirty... Do you know what? We're going to go for Drizzle. We'll go for Drizzle. It's going to absolutely ruin me for frames. But we're going to do it. It's going to be unbearable, isn't it? It's going to be unbearable right now on triples. If people are getting like 20 FPS on single screen, I'm going to be down to like 8 or 9 FPS. Right, quick race. Yeah. 95. Let's up the skill a little bit. Single make off. Yeah, that's what we want. 3 o'clock, that'll do. Let's, do you know what? Let's have a look what dusk is like. What do you reckon? 7 o'clock? That should give us a little bit of dusk, shouldn't it? Actually, I haven't mapped my lights or anything like that. Let's just go 3 o'clock. I haven't mapped my lights. Right, Laguna Seca, Broken Clouds, quick race, start session, Bosch. Yeah, I'm genuinely interested to see how quickly they push out updates to this, in what direction this kind of goes. Like, we've got this black screen bug again. If anybody's rocking triples and you get this black screen bug every time you sit on the grid, just go to settings, go to video, just toggle on vertical sync, apply it, and then it comes up, and then just untoggle it off again if you got G-Sync. Right, okay. Well, I gotta say, listen, although I've been a little bit critical tonight of the game, I gotta say, I am enjoying it. And I mean that. I am enjoying it. It's good. There's a good game under there. There is a good game. It just needs a lot of work right now. Definitely needs a lot of work. Right. .27 FPS. Oh, that's really short gearing. Oh, we got the front wheel. Oh no, it's not front. Is it? It's not front wheel drive. It's all-wheel drive, isn't it? These ones. Got the chunder steer. Oh, the sausage curb. Murder. Oh, that seemed to come up really quickly. Have they shortened that on top of the hill? Oh, Tony, what are you doing? I'm just gonna say, everyone, I'm not normally this bad at driving, but trying to steer and try to do things when you've got 28 FPS, the input lag is off the charts. Right, Mush, gotta go. Yeah, see you soon, bruv. Take it easy, mate. Hope you feel better soon. Oh, sausage sandwich, sir. I do like the body part sounds. I think that's kind of nice. Like the downshifting, like the, you know, like the exhaust rattling and things. Oh, hello. Coming through. Oh. This thing is horrible to drive. Or maybe I'm just horrible at driving. There is always that. I think the lighting's quite nice, isn't it? Oh man, I can't get that at the top of the corkscrew. Gotta brake way before the peak. Yeah, that's completely the wrong line. So much chunder steer, it's ridiculous. What the heck was that? Right, what do we got? 6 seconds, is that? Or are we 15 seconds back? I think they're quite close, aren't they? It's just a shame I've had to turn my mirrors off here. I think they're on my chuff here. Poor suspension on the right there. It's taking a battering. Rubbish, was that a track cut? Finally. Would just be nice to see the car in front, wouldn't it? Oops. Might be seeing the car behind now. Come on, let's hold on to this fifth. How many laps we got? 8 of 15. Okay, so we still got time. Tyler's right on my chuff, isn't he? That corner's so weird. That really, really is so weird, that corner. Feels like you can take it a lot faster than what you do. And then when you try to take it a little bit faster, you just... Unless you brake super early and just catch that camber on the inside, you just end up sticking out there on the right. So what is he? He's not 0.9 seconds back. See, I set up for it super early that time, but that felt really slow into it. She doesn't believe me this is live. What do you mean? Sorry. Not with your langers. What, the missus? I thought you were off. I can never get that corner. I can never ever get that corner right. Beautiful. That was better. Oh, Daisy. It definitely is, Daisy. Right now it's about 10 o'clock. Should you not be in bed? Say hello to prove it. Hello, Daisy. Hello, Daisy. Hello. That's got to be worth a subscription, Langers. Okay, we're putting some better laps together now. We're definitely catching. Yeah, I get that corner. I just cannot get that corner. That's made her night. Cheers, bro. Yeah, no worries, mate. I'll have to speak to you tomorrow about your stocks and shares. It's been a bit of a bad week, isn't it? But we've had a bit of a bounce, haven't we, the last 2 days? I don't know what it's doing today, but we've had a bit of a pop-off, haven't we? Oh man, that corner, dude. Come on. Right, 2 more laps, 3 more laps. This will probably be my last one tonight, actually. Today's been pretty poo. Nvidia ended around 134. I think Palantir was on a bit of a run, wasn't it? I think it got up to 70 at one point, didn't it? I know Sounds had a bit of a run. So SoFi, actually SoFi's done pretty good. Made a nice bit of money on SoFi. I'm sure Nvidia will run once once Trump gets in, and the 50 series cards release. I think there'll probably be a big pop off then. It will go back to 150. It's got to. Oh, that's a cut. Surely that's a cut. How did I get away with that? I think the tyres are gone as well. Doesn't help. Yeah, it's a shame because I was really looking forward to just caning the content on this, but I don't think I could be putting up with this really. Not until they get a couple more updates out. Hey, Arthur Thurto, here he is, my boy. How you doing, buddy? Just checking out the new AC Evo today. Oh, she's rough. She's definitely an early access. Definitely an alpha. I've got to drive good now because Arthur's my hero. Arthur's a fast boy. A very fast boy. I'm sure they've shortened that up the top of that crest. Feels like there's not a great deal of room up there. I think the tyres are completely gone. It would take something very special to get me off fire racing. You won a GT3 championship this week. Oh, very nice. Congratulations, mate. Yeah, the tyres are completely cooked. Can you remember us doing the endurance events with Cal? You know, Cal Garham Reed, is it? He's doing a Daytona with James Baldwin, isn't he? And a couple of others. I can't remember the name of the other guys, but yeah, James Baldwin, Cal, and two others. I think he's doing the Daytona 24. I mean, Cal was quick, isn't he? He's like you, super quick. Now this will be a special game, mate. This will be a really, really special game once it launches full and it's complete. I mean, the features are just too good. This obviously isn't going to be as sweaty as iRacing, but it's going to be a great sim with a lot of features, especially that free roam, you know, around the Nordschleife. It's going to be really good. And then the, you know, the economy and the trading of cars, the customization, you know, like driving around the world, having to fill up, having to drive to garages to get your tuning and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, we started last night. No, yeah, that's right. That's right. That's the one. Got us from 42 to 17th. That's the one. And then Cal wrote the car off. Yeah, that's the one. Right, last race. I'm kind of glad for that because these tyres are absolutely cooked. This will definitely be my last one tonight anyway. It's going to be interesting to see what happens now regarding this moving forward and how quickly they get these updates out, and just to hear what they say about the performance issues, the issues with triple screen, if they do touch on that. I don't know. I have to watch his space very, very closely now, I think. I mean, yes, it's an early access, so, you know, things are going to move forward at quite a quick rate if they want to get this out by July the... What is it? July 26th, I think it is? No, we never have much luck in the endurance, do we? I actually won one with Cal. I think it was my very first endurance that we did, me and Cal. We did it in the BMW. We actually won it. Mostly because of Cal. Not really. Oh, that's way too narrow. That's gone wide. Mostly because of Cal doing stints 1 and 3, and then managing the fuel. I mean, my goodness me, it's one of the most impressive races I've ever seen. The way he managed that. But yeah, I love endurance racing, me. But yeah, he's a good driver. He's like you, really, really good. Right, there we go. We got a racing tonight. 15 laps in the Golf. Struggling with sub 30 FPS. About 2 minutes of input delay on the steering inputs. But at least we got to have a look at the game, didn't we? And it has been enjoyable. Don't get me wrong. It has been enjoyable. I'm really, really excited to see where it's going to go, though. But I am definitely curious about how quickly they get the updates out, because it cannot remain in this kind of state on triple screen. I mean, 24 FPS here. That's just bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. This is the sim rig that can do over 110, 120 FPS on ACC. Flat out on Epic. And yet, here we are at 24 FPS. Something's got to be done about that. I don't want to race on single screen. I bought this to race on triple screen, not single screen. Anyway, right. I'm going to call it there, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you so much for tuning in. I don't know when I'm going to be back on again. Probably over the weekend. Maybe Saturday. Let's have a little bit of a full-on mugshot here. So yeah, maybe Saturday we'll be back on sometime around about midday. I think I'm going out tomorrow night, although I'm not entirely sure. I've got a few things to take care of. I hope to go out tomorrow night, but yeah, if not, then I'll be on probably Kingdom Come Deliverance. This will be Saturday. And do you know what? I've actually downloaded World of Warcraft Classic. I know, kill me. A couple of my friends, American friends, Spoon and Holdfast, they don't generally come on the channel anymore, but they are like my longest serving members. They've downloaded World of Warcraft Classic. And yeah, I spent many years doing World of Warcraft, many level 60 characters back in the day. So I've downloaded that, so I'm going to start playing that again. Just relive the old days, like 20 years ago, 25 years ago, playing World of Warcraft. So yeah, that's not going to be on stream. Let me just get that straight. That's just something else I want to do. So yeah, we've got Kingdom Come Deliverance. We've got to smash that game out. We have to get that done by 3 weeks. I want to do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. This will probably be played on a weekly basis, just to check out the updates, see what's going on, see how things are improving. But it is mostly going to be Kingdom Come Deliverance moving forward, and some sim content. But, you know, we're back in the rig. I've set the rig up again. I'm going to get the camera out. We're going to start doing some POV stuff again. It's just deciding on what I want to do it on. Obviously, I'm a little bit gutted that this isn't as good as what it should be, because I can't really do POV content on this, not at 30 FPS. The quality just wouldn't be there, and there's not enough content in here to be doing it. So I'm going to hold fire on that. I'll wait until it's in a better state. You used to play WoW. You was addicted. Yeah, I know, mate. Weren't we all, Chris? Well, most of us were, for those that were around in the days of World of Warcraft. But yeah, I think I've got like a level. I started yesterday. I'm doing a mage, because the other boys are, I think they're druids. I think one's a druid and one's possibly a rogue. So I'm going to be the group support class, the healer. So I started to do my mage yesterday. I think I've got to like level 8, level 9. And yeah, it just brings back memories, dude. It just brings back like 20-hour sessions, all-nighters, all-dayers, no sleep for 3 days, just bashing it out when you're like a teen. Carefree like times when you don't have no responsibilities. So So yeah, I'm doing a bit well. But anyway, I digress. That's for another matter. So yeah, for the most part, this has been enjoyable. A little bit concerned about the frames, a little bit concerned about the performance, the bugs, the triple screen, and the timescale to get this launching. Like 6 months to me doesn't feel like a great deal of time. It's a lot of work they have to get done. Seriously, it's a lot of work they have to get done. But we shall see. We shall see. Anyway, have a great evening. I have no idea what the time is, but I need to get my backside off because I'm tired. And I will see you all tomorrow night if I don't go out. If I do go out, then I will see you on Saturday. But keep an eye on the community posts. I'll let you know. And of course, I'll just schedule it so you'll see the notification. Anyway, so have a great day tomorrow, whatever you're doing. And I'll see you soon. Take care. Thanks again. Good night. Bye-bye.